Hi, welcome to the A&M podcast. I'm Mike.
I'm Melissa.
And we should have done that introduction the other way around. 'Cause
It's the
A&M,
A&M.
so it should have been
I
Alyssa
should be
then Mike.
first, yeah.
But since this is our first episode, we thought we'd start off by just giving a little introduction into kind of who we are and what the podcast is going to be about. So, take it, Alyssa.
So I'm Alyssa. I'm obviously the favorite child. That's why it's the A&M podcast.
Oh, no favorites.
And yeah, that's all.
You're not gonna
right? My name, what? What else should I say?
Like I'm Mike. I'm 50 something, and I currently I work in software development. I'm not speaking up
that
enough.
type of
I work
info.
like just who you are, and we live in
Florida.
near Orlando, Florida. That's the way I was. And
Okay.
I'm a lifelong Philadelphia sports fan, with the P, which means I've suffered a lot. So that's the kind of thing,
Yeah, okay.
What else?
I'm Alyssa. I'm 25 and
Okay, that's your burden to live with. I don't.
Anyways, so today we're going to be asking, since it's our first podcast and you guys don't know us at all, we're going to be asking each other some questions. I tried to keep my questions on ones that I only vaguely might know about you as well.
Same.
I didn't want it to be too basic, like how
Right.
many kids do you have?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's not as fun.
By the way, the answer is 4, and her brothers will at some point pop up on here, I'm sure, somewhere.
Or just make fun of us in the
Or
background.
we'll just mock them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
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 Okay, you want to start?
I would love to start. All right. Question number 1. What is your favorite vacation that you've ever taken?
Wow. So that one is kind of recent, I guess, and it's we just got back from a cruise to Italy, or from Italy to Greece and Malta, and Italy was pretty cool. Italy was amazing. Lots to see there, and the food was like everything you would expect it to be. We got to see Rome and Venice, and I would definitely go back to Italy. Greece, not so much. It was a lot of columns and old buildings was all we saw, and so
In Greece?
in Greece, yeah.
Everyone always hypes up Greece.
Yeah, I mean,
Seems beautiful.
I was excited, and then we got there, and it was just like, oh, there's another crumbling column. I guess we had too much of that. So, and there wasn't a whole lot like to do there, but definitely would go back to Italy. Would love to go back to Italy sometime. So I think my answer would be Italy.
Good answer.
All right. So
Yeah, that's a much cooler vacation story.
yeah,
Are you asking me one now?
I'm gonna ask you one. Yeah. What is your favorite memory from your childhood?
Favorite memory? Honestly, probably back when we were younger, we always would take the vacations to Florida. Oh, by the way, we're not from Florida.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So we would always vacation here, and that was always really fun. We would come literally every year. We would stay in a vacation house. Most of them had a pool, right? I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
all had a pool.
Yeah, I don't think we ever had
The
one that
2-story
didn't have a
house,
pool.
though, that we stayed in was my favorite. I think that's also, though, the same house that had Brandon and I stayed in the clown room.
The clown.
Do you
Oh
remember
yeah,
that?
the creepy clown room. Yeah.
The creepy clown
Yeah,
room.
that was
Brandon and I,
that would give you nightmares. Yeah.
yeah, we had to share a room in there. But yeah,
I guess the people that had the house thought it was, oh, this will be nice for
like
little
fun for
kids. But
kids.
they weren't thinking that
Not at all.
some people are deathly afraid of clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
So probably any of those vacations.
Yeah.
And actually, because we would go to Disney a few times and stuff, but the most fun days I think were just when we would stay at the house and swim.
Yeah.
And then once we
Yeah,
started
I
doing
like
it when
those
we were
too.
older, that was even more fun because then we were able to actually drink and be adults.
Yeah. Yeah, any vacations that you just relax are fun times, but Okay. What's
Next
next?
question. Who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Wow.
Because I haven't really
The
met any
most
famous people
famous
myself.
person I've ever met. Like, there's only been a few. The most famous, the one I remember the most, and it was just like getting an autograph sign, was Phillies pitcher Tug McGraw back in the '80s after they won the 1980 World Series.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
that's a
signing
pretty big
autographs.
person.
Yeah, he was signing autographs in like a mall near our house.
Mm.
And so I got to go and stand in line and get. I think I got a Phillies pennant and a hat signed, and so that was probably that's the one that sticks with me the most. I mean, there's been a few other like mildly famous people, but no one that anyone watching this would know of. Tim McGraw or Tug McGraw, for those people who don't know, is the dad of the country singer Tim McGraw, country singer and
Oh, he
actor, I
was a
guess Tim
famous.
McGraw,
So Tim McGraw's dad was a famous football or baseball
baseball
player.
player. Yeah, yeah, he was a very
Oh, that's pretty
famous baseball
interesting.
player. Yep. Okay, next one for you. What's here we go. What's the one place you'd like to vacation that you haven't?
Hmm. I want to go to um I want to go to like one of those really tropical. Oh, actually I have two. I really want to go to like Colorado or one of those places that gets really snowy and is really beautiful around Christmas time.
Right,
Specifically, I want to go for my birthday
right, right,
because around that time it'll be all Christmas out and it'll also be like kind of snowy because I think sometimes those places they don't get like too bad weather in
right,
December. Like it's a hit or
right.
miss.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I either want to go there or I want to go to um like Jamaica or Bermuda or one of those really tropical places
yeah.
and stay at an all-inclusive resort, kind of like you guys did,
Yeah,
where I
yeah.
just
Those are
can
fun.
I
Those are
can
fun.
eat as much as I want, I can drink as much as I want. I have a
Yeah,
beautiful room, I have a beautiful view.
yeah. The one that we used to stay at in Punta Cana um, is was really nice because it was like super reasonably priced, and you get everything like your drinks are included and all that. So
Mhm.
yeah, those are fun because you're just there having fun. You're not thinking about anything. But I
Mhm.
like that. I like the other answer too because I think that we live being that we live in Florida and we don't see snow
Mhm.
anymore. It would be, and I don't want to see snow anymore, but it would be nice to see it in a controlled environment like that. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we're here for a week or something like
Mhm.
that. That would be fun.
Stay in a cute little
Yeah,
cabin.
actually,
Yeah.
Brandon, her brother, he always talks about renting. There's
Montana.
one of the yeah. There's one of the I guess it's one of the houses from Yellowstone that you can actually rent through VRBO
Oh
or
yeah, that's
Airbnb.
cool.
Yeah, it's like I looked at it, it's like $3,000 a night though. So
Even
that
to
would
stay for
that would
one
be all
night.
that there would be no Christmas. It would just be, hey, we're in this house.
Yeah, because they also
So
charge you fees.
yeah. Okay. So there was a little blip there. We had somebody at the door. That happens. Okay, I think I'm up or you're up.
No, I'm up.
Yeah, I'm up on the
Then I have
answer.
to find my notes pad again.
Wow.
Okay. Next question. What's your favorite holiday?
Oh, it's as I think everybody's favorite holiday, Arbor Day. No. Definitely
Weird.
Christmas. Definitely Christmas.
It's also a fan favorite.
It's a fan favorite. Yeah, I think a comment if you like Christmas or hate Christmas.
If you hate Christmas, it's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
I think the only like
You
bad
cannot like
bad children are the only
Christmas.
ones that hate Christmas because they
Yeah.
get cold.
To
No,
hate
it's like
Christmas, it's really crazy.
all my like best memories and some bad no all my best memories are as a kid and when you guys were growing up and all that are around the Christmas holidays and
Hmm.
yeah, definitely Christmas. That was an easy one.
That was an easy one. Yeah.
uh okay. What's your dream job?
My dream job? Getting paid millions of dollars to not have a job.
Well, that's not a
No,
job.
I'm
That's
just
that's
kidding.
called the lottery.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the lottery is my dream job.
Oh, okay.
My dream job, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Hmm.
Like when you were a little kid, what were
Oh,
you
when I
like?
was a little
You know,
kid, I mean,
I want to do this.
when I was a little kid, I wanted to be like five different things. I think I wanted, but I don't know if you remember when I was a little kid, my dream job was like a cosmetologist.
Yeah, I
I
remember
wanted to
that.
do hair, I wanted to do makeup, I wanted to do all the things, all the girly things. But I don't really want to do that now.
No.
Um, I can't think of like a job that I would be really passionate about waking up to every morning. I like my job now though.
Yeah. This.
It's not
How
like
about this?
this is a
This is the dream job.
this
Right
is
here.
kind of a dream job. I just get to sit here and talk for a
Yeah.
living. That's kind of right up my alley, really.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's me again.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I gotta ask you a
You
question
gotta. You
again.
gotta.
I just keep putting it away, closing out the
She's
app,
not
putting it away.
prepared.
No, I'm very prepared. I just keep exiting out of it, closing it, turning my phone off.
Yeah. Trying to save battery. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to save battery. Um, hmm. What's a show that you can watch over and over and never get tired of watching?
There's a couple, but the first one that comes to mind is 24.
I knew
That
that was going to be
yeah,
your answer.
that's the guess.
You can really watch
Just
that over and over and over
I
again.
could, yeah, I could. The other one that I just started watching again is Geek Alert, but it's Marvel's Agents of Shield. That had like 8 seasons. For me, it's anything that's got a lot of enough
Yeah, like a
seasons
lot of
so that
seasons.
if I'm rewatching it, I'm going back to the origin and oh, this is how it started. If
And it's
it's
just binge worthy at that
yeah,
point.
and then comedy. If I was talking about comedies, it would be probably Mike and Molly,
That's a
and
good one.
Modern Family's another one that I could just watch all the time because that show's so stinking funny.
That is a good one.
Yeah,
The Office.
The Office definitely. Yeah,
There's some
that's
people
another
that
one.
don't like The Office, and that's
No,
so
the Office
crazy to
is
me.
yeah, The Office is good. The later seasons got kind of like after Michael left,
Oh,
it
yeah.
kind of like it was still
It
good, but
fell
it was
off.
like yeah, it felt like they were they were killing it at that
Yeah,
point or something.
I agree.
What's the best dad joke I've ever told?
All of them. I don't feel like you tell a lot of dad jokes, but you just have like dad comebacks.
Yeah.
Like you have just the dad comebacks of oh, what's that one? I can't think of it. There's that one. This is why when I wish I could have reviewed my questions beforehand
Right. That's true.
so that I could really rack my memory ahead of time.
Yeah.
Now I feel on the spot and I feel pressured and rushed.
Okay. That's fine.
But no, your dad joke, it'll be like you're the kind of person that when somebody says
It's
I'm hungry and you'll be like, "Hi, hungry. I'm dad."
yeah.
Like
Oh
you
wow.
give
So
you
mine
do
are
those dad
mine are
jokes.
like Geico commercial guy. Is it Geico?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
I'm
is
okay.
it? Is it
Wow.
Geico?
I
Yeah, it's
I think it's
Geico.
Geico. Yeah.
Yeah, you do those
Yeah.
jokes.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Um, thank you for that. Oh, it's
Oh,
you
it's
again.
my turn again. Okay. Who's your favorite artist or what's your favorite song right now? Who's your favorite
Favorite
artist slash song right now?
song right now is tough. So two things. My favorite artist would be Van Halen. Yes, I'm old. Uh,
Hi,
R.I.P.
old. I'm
R.I.P.
Alyssa.
E.V.H. It's almost- and song right now, man, that one's tough. I'm trying to think of what I hear on the radio that when the song comes on, like, oh, I like this song, and I turn it up. It's going to be an odd answer. Uh, I can't shoot. I can't think. I can't think of the name of the song. That latest Billie Eilish one. Do you know that
Oh,
one?
Stay, Billie Eilish, Stay.
Is that it?
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like
I
that
like
one
that one.
too.
Yeah, and I'm not a super fan of like most of her music,
Yeah.
but
No,
that
that's
one
a
I'm
good
like,
one.
it's a good song.
It is a good one.
It
I've
maybe
been hearing
turning
it a
me.
lot too.
Yeah, but I'm old, so what do I know?
You know a good
Okay,
song.
best Christmas present you've ever gotten.
From you guys? or
Just in
Santa?
general. Yeah,
Oh,
just in
or just
general.
in
It doesn't
general.
have to be from us. I mean, it would be nice if it was from us. It would like make me feel better. But
You know what? Getting those pink Nikes from Brandon last year, that was really nice.
that's a good.
I
That's a good.
loved
Yeah,
those.
that's
That
a
was a
good
good
gift.
one.
That's a
Because I
good
didn't think
gift.
I was getting like I had no idea I was getting those. But I also honestly, you guys always hooked it up with like kitchen items or
Kitchen items, right?
house things.
Yeah,
That's always
that's your
been my
mom. That's
favorite
all your mom
ones.
who her thing is like, well, get
Oh
them
my
something they
gosh.
can use,
Yeah,
get
that's my favorite.
something that's like useful, which
Like two
is
years ago, actually, you know what? No, my favorite, like, yeah, so those Nikes from Brandon, but my favorite one is those, oh, it's the pots and pans that mom got me like
oh
2 years ago or
the
three
like
years ago.
Calphalon or
Calphalon,
yeah.
the Calphalon, and
We
it was a whole set with
yeah,
like the big soup pot. It
yeah.
came with two saucepans. It came
Yep.
with like a frying pan. Oh my gosh. And they're just the best because they say that you're not supposed to use nonstick, that nonstick has chemicals in them. So
Oh,
those
yeah.
ones,
And they're not like we have a set of those now. We didn't back then, but we
I
have a set
love
of those
them.
now and they're like they don't stick very bad, it's not I mean,
Hmm.
we've had them for a while and they don't have,
You have to control the heat on them because they do like keep the heat. So
yeah.
you can easily like, burn stuff with
Burn.
it.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, that for sure.
Good one.
Next.
Next.
Um, what's your favorite thing to do in your free time?
My favorite thing to do in my free time. I don't have any free time, so I don't know. Well, I like when I have time. I mean, I like this sounds weird, but I like building stuff, so that's why I like, you know,
Mhm.
we when we're doing any home improvement type stuff, I really enjoy that. Um, or messing around with my guitar, and I don't say playing because I'm not that good at the guitar, but messing around with it or that kind of thing, like the half done guitar that I have in the garage that I have to finish building. That was a Christmas present a couple of years ago,
Oh my
and it
goodness.
still isn't done. So yeah, that kind of stuff. I think that's what I enjoy doing in my time off.
You were gonna say playing Mario Kart with me.
Also playing Mario Kart, yeah, with Alyssa.
Oh,
Okay,
it's your turn now.
what we are in question 6, by the way. What what is slash was your favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time is probably I really like I Love You Man. That's a really funny one. Have you ever seen
I
that?
haven't
That
seen
one
that.
is so
Who's in
good.
that?
Um, uh, gosh, what's his name? Oh my gosh. Uh, I can't think of his name. I'm gonna pull his picture up for you
Okay,
though.
okay.
But
Because it sounds familiar. I just don't. Is that with the guy from How I Met Your Mother? Is he in that? Or
no.
I'm thinking of a different movie.
No, it's not that one.
Okay.
I'll show it to you
All right.
though.
We'll
I'm
maybe
gonna
we'll like paste the picture somewhere in this
yeah.
in the
Because
video
I'm
here.
thinking of his name and I can't think of. I know he played like I think he played a superhero or something like that too. I don't
Hmm.
know. But yeah, that's a really good one. And I don't know. I just like Christmas movies, honestly. My favorite
So you watch
movies,
you're like your Grammy and you're watching a lot of
not
Marvel
Hallmark
Hallmark
or
movies.
yeah, not Hallmark
Yeah,
Channel.
those Hallmark
Not
Channel
those.
movies are all the same movie.
Those are brutal.
They're exactly it's the same plot.
They're
I think
brutal.
in all of those.
I watched a funny one with Grammy before. It was
Yeah,
just, but it was also like cheesy. It wasn't funny, by the
yeah.
way. Like
I think
funny, not as funny as in
yeah,
like it was a comedy.
not nearly as funny as dad
It
jokes.
wasn't. It wasn't a comedy, but it was like a yeah. I don't know. But I just like Christmas movies. I like Elf. I like the
Yeah.
funny, cute Christmas movies. I love Four Christmases. That's a good one. I like the old school ones. Those are
Yeah.
ones that I can watch. Or little kid movies. I'm not a big
Little
movie
kid
person
movies.
though. I don't have the attention span for it. I know that sounds awful, but I
Which
don't have the
explains why you
attention
did
span
little
for it.
kid movies.
Yeah, true.
Most of those.
True. Us simple-minded folks.
Yeah.
No. No, I just can't get it. I could binge a show
Yeah.
forever. Like I'll binge a show for literally like 3 hours, but ask me to watch a 3-hour movie, I'm not
That's
into
true.
it.
That's true. It is different. It is different when
Because I
it's
could take a break if I want. If
that's like
after an hour I want to quit, I can.
yeah, like they just dropped uh, part of the last season of Cobra Kai, which I'm sure you don't watch on Netflix, but
No, I've
then
heard about it though.
then they like dropped half of it and didn't drop the rest.
Oh,
And
I hate when they
didn't,
do that.
yeah, and I didn't know it. I think they did the same thing with which I'm sure you don't watch either, but the Chosen.
No, I haven't
That's
even heard of that one.
it's
I heard
like
of Cobra Kai.
that's like about we're about to get religious now. That's about like Jesus and his apostles. It's a really good show. It's
Yeah, I
actually a
haven't.
very good show.
It sounds
But
like it would be about that though. Now that you say
yeah,
it.
but they just released like part of the season, and the rest doesn't come out now till November, I think.
Yeah, I don't
Something.
like that.
Yeah, I hate when
That's
they do
like
that.
with Euphoria. Like they released, I think it was like three. It's either 3 or 4 seasons. I can't remember, but I think it's 4 seasons,
Mhm.
and it's a good show. But then they literally like stopped it, and then they were supposed to come out with season 5 like
Mhm.
a year or two later. Now it's a year even after that.
Yeah,
Uninterested. I'm uninterested now.
yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Like, well, I'm not gonna get back into 24, but they keep talking about bringing that back, and they still haven't.
Um, what was your first car?
That's a tough one because the first car that I drove and called mine wasn't. I didn't buy it. It was one your aunt JoJo bought because your aunt JoJo is the best person ever, and she bought it because like because I wanted a car, and it
So
was
she bought it
a
for you?
well, sort of, yeah. It was a Plymouth Duster. Look that up. We'll paste a picture of one somewhere in here. And but then there was another one that was kind of the same situation. That was a 1970 Dodge Challenger SE, and your Uncle Jimmy had um, his Challenger, so there was two of them in the garage.
Mhm.
The first one that I ever bought though was I think it was like a 1984 maybe or something like that Plymouth
Mhm.
Turismo hatchback. It was like I thought it was the coolest car going at the time, but it really wasn't.
It's funny because like these names that you're saying also they're not
Yeah,
really like car
yeah. We'll have
brands
to.
that are out
We'll
now.
well maybe I'll paste pictures in or just Google it.
Just Google it.
Google is your friend.
You have a phone in your hand right now.
Yeah. What was your favorite class in school? Don't say recess or lunch.
Recess was not my favorite class. Neither was lunch, really.
Yeah. Wow.
So you're wrong.
Okay.
Probably English. I was really good at English.
Yeah, I was expecting something like because I remember you took like that interior design
Yeah,
class
so that
in
was
high
my favorite
school.
high school class.
Okay.
Interior
That's I
design
would
was so much
I
fun.
should have been more specific.
But
I
I
just
only
meant
had
generally.
that, I think I think I had that my junior and senior year. Yeah, that was really fun. That made me really
Yeah.
want to be an interior designer until
Yeah.
you realize like what kind of goes into it. But
Yeah. You were good at that too. I mean,
yeah,
the stuff you did that.
that was so fun.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, so
I
probably
had
that.
I had to prompt you on that one a little bit.
Well, but
You were
like
thinking like
in terms of just like
younger.
basic
Yeah.
classes, obviously math, no,
Yeah.
but I liked English and science was always fun too. Those
Yeah.
are fun ones. Those were always easy.
Yeah. Yeah. I always like science. If you're talking like grade school, middle school, even
Making a
like high
volcano
school.
with some
Yeah, just
paper and
that kind of
glue.
stuff. Yeah. All that lab stuff was so
Yeah,
cool.
that's a good one. Um, do you prefer sweet or salty snacks?
Can I say sweet and salty?
No, you
Like
can't say
we get
it's
that
an either or,
stuff
this
at
or that.
Target, that Monster Mix. It's
Oh,
got
'cause
like
that is
peanuts
sweet
and
and
chocolate
salty.
in it. It's both. But it depends on my mood. Like if I'm really hungry, like if it's like dinner time and I'm hungry or lunchtime and I'm hungry, I would say salty. If it's like, it's 8 o'clock at night and I'm looking for something for a snack, it's gonna be sweet. So it depends on the time of day.
I was gonna say like if you're just sitting around though, like midday or whatever, I would think that you prefer like a sweet snack. That would
Yeah,
have been my
that's
guess
probably
for
true
you.
too.
Is a
That's
sweet
probably true
snack.
too.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see. We are at question 8 for those of you keeping score. And I don't know who's winning. I'm not sure.
Me.
What's the
actually?
one thing you wish you were good at that you're not?
I wish I was a really good like dancer or like gymnast or something. How fun would that be to just be able to like be one of those people that just does like a random like back handspring or backflip?
Yeah.
I think that would be so cool. Or just like sports in
Talk to
general.
JoJo. She can still do a cartwheel.
True.
She'll show
I
you.
could do a cartwheel.
Yeah.
I could do a cartwheel. I could do a back bend. I could do
Yeah,
like those basic things,
I used to
but
wish that I could do like one of those standing backflips.
yeah.
Where you're standing up and you
Yeah.
just flip over.
And you just flip
Yeah.
back. That's what
Yep.
yeah. So something like that, like just a cool talent like that. Randomly like bring it out. Oh,
Good answer.
it's my turn.
Good answer.
Meeps. We have a kitty cat
We
visitor.
almost had we almost had
Guest.
our first guest appearance, but she decided not to show
This
up.
is when I started getting easier with the questions. So like,
Yeah. My last two are they're pretty easy.
oh, okay, cats or dogs?
Yeah.
That's what my question is.
Oh, really? Cats or dogs?
Why are you laughing at my
Wow.
question?
No, I thought you were.
It just
I
so
thought you were
happened that
making a
Maple
joke.
came around
Yeah.
as that was my
That's a
question.
tough one because I like dogs. I do.
If you went to the
But-
pet store with me right now and I was like, you have to get an animal, it's either a cat or a dog. Which one are you
It would
getting?
be a cat just because
That's
they're
what I
easier to
figured.
take care of, and I don't. They're cats like as long as they're fed and they have a clean litter box, they're happy. Dogs dogs are more, and I like dogs. When we've had dogs in the past, or your brothers both had dogs, and I love their dogs. It's just dogs are a lot more work.
I like dogs when they're other people's dogs.
Yeah, other people's dogs are great. That's it. That's exactly it. Yep. Okay. What is your favorite restaurant?
My favorite
If
restaurant.
price was not an issue.
No, I mean I feel like price at most restaurants now, unless I'm going to
Yeah,
a fancy
it's a-
steakhouse, which like
Oh,
I don't
I
really
thought you
care
were going to
about
say
that.
it's an issue at every restaurant.
Chill, that's
Kinda is.
that's what I'm saying. Like they're all the same prices.
Yeah.
So right now, my favorite restaurant, I was just telling Heather about it the other day. It's called Patty's Pub,
Hmm.
and oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. Like I don't know who the chef is in the back, but every time I go,
I feel like if it's a pub, it's not a chef though.
it's a
cook.
chef.
It's
No,
not-
he's putting his
it's a
whole
cook.
heart and soul and
Yeah.
like family values into this food.
Wow.
It's like, and what I get is very basic.
That's what
I get like
I was going to ask you that.
the last two times I've gotten a buffalo chicken wrap, but it's not just any buffalo chicken wrap. It's like he toasts it. I don't even think he's supposed to toast it.
We by the way, we are not getting any sponsorship from Patty's Pub. I don't know if we have to announce that.
But if you want to
or
send
not,
me like a
but
couple gift
yeah.
cards, if Patty's Pub comes across this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to them.
Yeah, right. Like-
No, it's so good. And then they have you choose between curly fries or steak fries. They're curly fries. Just the whole experience is really good. I've been bragging about it a lot lately.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh my gosh, we should go. We should go one time. You like Irish food? They- 'cause
Good
they-
Scotch egg. Is that
Well, I
Irish or
don't-
is that
I don't know what that
British?
is.
I don't know.
That doesn't sound
But I
good.
do
Probably
like a
British,
Scotch egg.
like with an egg.
Yeah.
No. I mean, they have like fish and chips there. That's pretty like
That's
Irish.
Also British.
It's Irish.
I don't know.
It's like the same culture, I think.
It's all the same.
Well, what
place,
do I
too.
know? I don't know much about either
I'm
culture,
American.
actually.
Everything over there is one glob.
What's your favorite sport?
I'm wearing a Phillies hat, so the obvious answer would be baseball. It's tough because when I was a kid, it was baseball.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even like football when I was a kid until I was like probably a teenager.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Probably football though. Football's exciting. Yeah, football's exciting, and we got the NFL coming up. We got college ball coming up here in a couple of weeks. So yeah, football's exciting. I like baseball, but baseball's exhausting to me because it's a very long season, and it's a roller coaster right now. We're in the middle of a season where the Phillies are in first place in the NL East, but they're as a Philadelphia sports fan, I always feel, I don't know if you'll get this analogy, but I always feel like Charlie Brown with Lucy with the
Yeah.
football. Like they just every time they make you think they're going to do something, and then most of the time they pull the football away. And I feel like right now the Phillies are in the middle of pulling that football away. Um, but yeah, football I think is the answer.
Baseball's a fun sport to go watch in
It is.
person, but
No, it
only
is.
if you're
It
like
is. I
watching it in
mean,
person.
yeah, there's nothing like being at a like a sports stadium watching, any level, like even little league is fun to watch.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, but my
Well,
answer is still football.
I figured it was going to be football or baseball.
Yeah. Okay. Now this you may have given this answer already, so I don't know. But what was your favorite food as a kid, and what's your favorite food now?
My favorite food as a kid probably chicken fingers, and I feel like it's still chicken fingers, but I've just expanded it
There
beyond.
are people who will watch this who will
Get
know that
that?
that's true.
Yeah.
I see. I thought you were going to say buffalo chicken wrap because
The buffalo chicken wrap is my current favorite food at Patty's
okay,
Pub.
gotcha. You're still trying to get that endorsement,
No,
right?
but yeah, I mean, you know what? But I also have to say, just like pasta,
Pasta, yeah.
so many kinds of pasta,
Pasta's a good answer.
spaghetti, pasta.
Yeah. Are we? Is that it? Was that my last one?
That was my last
Wow,
one
we're
before
done.
favorite
We're done. Yeah,
sport.
that was it.
Yeah,
That's all. That's so now you know everything about us.
yeah.
If you're watching this,
So now you have to stay and
that's
watch
good.
all
Yeah,
other
now
episodes that we
because
come out.
who knows what will happen next time. Um, but I guess yeah. So future episodes, we got a lot of good topics. I think we're gonna cover. Um, I think you know we're both people who tend to what's the word I'm looking for, like lean towards humor as our as our crutch. So if you didn't find something funny in this episode, maybe the next one.
Yeah, it's our coping mechanism.
Yeah, that's it. Coping mechanism. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
So
You
I
know
hope I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, comment, check out our other episodes if you can find any. We should be everywhere soon. Um,
Coming to an ear near you.
yeah. So thanks for joining.